achievement in the field of music, dance, as well as communication skills, communicated great to Indian culture as well as scripts. Here we have such a personality. There is Mr. Vinay Kumar, one of the member of English department. Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
How are you, sir?
Good. How about you?
Fine, sir. Sir, can we like to know what is the best of working here?
The best of working over here is, one of the best thing is the teamwork and the resource whatever we have over here, because for the entire, if I compare with all the three districts of Visakhapatnam, Vijayanagaram, Srikakulam, the English lab, which is meant for engineering graduates, that's the first most resource we have over here is English lab. I used to work for many colleges, but this kind of lab and this kind of setup is not meant anywhere. So this is the one thing which holding me back for last 3 years.
Sir, how can you describe your abilities for working in this college?
Ability, I will not say ability, because there are many more people across the group who are fit into this work culture. It's all about your aptitude. That means whatever we think, the way of your thought process is very, very important. It's a vital role which always creates a part that where you work and how do you work.
Sir, can we know what are your achievements of your English department?
Yeah, the achievements of my English department, recently we have went with the NPTEL course, where across the campus there are many members who got the certificate, but English lab for last 2 years we have got one certificate from QAI, which is from UK, another from BEC, that is Business English Certificate course, and one for NPTEL course which we got recently from NPTEL IIT Kharagpur and IIT Madras about our course of registration part. And I feel it's a peak that where we have the journey towards Lendi or the success.
We all know there are 8 members in your department, sir. So what are their abilities towards English communication?
Yeah, if I say right now we have got 7 members, and one member we got married recently and she have left the college, so we have left with 7 members. If I say 7 members, there are each member is a pillar of strength. Each member have its own ability or the merit. If I say there are many members, one is good in grammar, one is good in soft skills, one is good in your leadership, one is good at your creative thinking. So each member is each pillar of strength. You can say 6 members. 6 members is a great each wall which take to the success.
Whenever we see you, you're always happy, sir. But on another side, is there any problem that you handled?
Teaching is a part where every day is a challenging role. Sometimes because we have to take a task of having a serious teacher or a strict teacher, though we are not, but sometimes to take the few things we have to play a different role or a different mask which suit to the particular time and aspect. So I'm always happy because I always think one thing: whatever we do, it is already decided. God has given the part, or you can say the character or the role which we are playing right now, which is already predetermined. So then why we always break our head? Like everything is defined and predefined. We are just doing our own job, or you can say we are just like an instrument playing. Then in this journey, why we should get hamper and temper? That's what my mantra.
Sir, suppose if there is a wall and you're a brick in that wall, then which brick you would like?
I can say the brick, the bottom brick, which is because bottom is because the base, the foundation. Because like everybody like to be one on top, but nobody like to be on the base. If your base is strong, because the entire wall is based on the base. Like everybody want the top layer, and sometimes we may like middle layer, but the bottom layer is the main layer where the entire wall is being standing. So I would like to be on the base, the foundation, and I like to be like a grounded person. I like to be grounded.
During this education journey, you had many students. In such a journey, if any parent complained that you had seen their children in unfairly then what will you do? How will you handle that situation?
I'll tell them one particular thing, because every child is unique, but at some time, because if I compare with my like way of education, because when I was a student, my parents or my dad or my sister never ever poked into the teacher's mind. But now time has got changed. If a teacher says something, his entire family come and say why you have done this. But they always miss one particular thing. Why the teacher have did it? Because see, we have nothing any personal rivalry with any student, and we do only one thing. If the student do well, directly or indirectly, we get the name. So like that. So if we say something, see, I mean, the time is the days and times have changed. When we are used to be kid, I still remember my teacher who used to beat me every day. My maths teacher, Srinivas sir. I don't know where he is right now, but still I have a mark. You can see this.
Yes.
But the day he beat me, my dad said, "What you have done?" One straight question. Dad, he beat me. This is a mark. What you have done? One straight question. Homework. It's your mistake. Do your work, then complain. Don't be a whiner. Don't be a complaint. If you give complaint, it means you are doing something wrong. Do your work sincerely. If because teachers are they know what you are, so they will not do anything simply just like that. They have something, and they in turn they expect something from you. When you are not reaching to that level, they may show the second face. So please don't complain. Do your work. And because of him, because there are many teachers, I used to be very, very naughty kid in my school. So if anything happens, call Vinay. If glass is broken, call Vinay. Chair is broken, where is Vinay? We used to have a huge mango garden. Mangoes are less, call Vinay once. So every Tom, Dick and thing, my principal, my class teacher, my vice principal, in fact my name is very popular in that campus. From the watchman level. When my dad used to come, Vinay wal father amiru, rendi, Krishna lopaliki. But at the same time, I admit, I did many things, but at the end, I focus also on my career. Fun and career should be on a same parallel boat. See
what
that.
was the change, sir, which made you focus on studies?
Studies, competition. Till the graduate, to be honest, I used to have no ambition, like no doctor, nothing. Finished my schooling. All my friends went to intermediate. So I also went to intermediate. After intermediate, you want to degree? Come, you all join degree. After degree, then post degree, many friends scattered. Then I introspect myself, where I am, and still now, 22 years gone, enjoyment is gone. Now everyone say, "Oh, you are a graduate. So what's your next plan?" Next plan, job cheyira meeru, em chestaru. Then the particular thing. Then people tried me. Then I introspect where I am, and if I compare from here to after 5 years down the line from now, or 10 years down the line right now, if I don't have a job, one thing everybody is going to, so just keeping in that mind, I thought I should do something. And teaching came like this, so I opted it.
Did you have any attractions during your primary education? Tough question. Many, sir.
I can't.
Why, sir? Even one.
I have a huge list, and startling, up to my count, 100 plus.
100 plus.
Yeah.
When did you have a primary education, sir?
Primary education at Vizag itself, at St. John's Parish School. It's a Roman Catholic missionary school, and it's a purely nun and your Catholic school. I did my schooling from there.
Sir, can we know your one of the secret which no one knows?
My secret is, okay, if I say, to be frank and honest with you, all my friends doesn't know my all secrets. If you tap one person, he'll tell one secret. If you tap other person, or he or she may say other secret. So till now, nobody know my entire sex. Only I and my heart and my God know. That's it. Nobody know my entire. Because if you say something, Vinay doesn't drink tea, right? But he said, no. That day we went and we had a coffee also. Vinay didn't coffee. Your coffee. That day we went and had a cool drinks. So nobody know that what I am. Only I know myself. I'm a very private person. I never open up, and there are many things I never tell. So nobody know about my problem. In fact, my own parents also doesn't know what I am.
Do you have any siblings, sir?
Yeah, I have one sister. Yeah, elder to me.
You used to tease her, sir, in your childhood?
Still I tease, and still I get that. Still I get that beatings every day. Every day she sleeps, she slaps me, she kicks me. It's an every day. It's like like a small wrestling, or you can say like an akhada where we can fight every day. So every day we fight.
Every person has strength as well as weaknesses, sir. Can we know your strength and weakness first?
My strength is what I can speak on any topic at any point in time without any. I can say it's like an extemporary. If you give me any topic on spot, I can speak on topic without any preparation for not less than 1 hour. That's what my strength. That I can mold people, and I can mold myself anywhere at any situation, at any worst case. Weakness. Chocolates and ice creams. I can't resist. Still, there are things when my sister used to give me a choice. Said, if you do my homework, I'll just chocolate. Okay, fine.
Sir, what is the attraction between you and Sandeep, sir? CSS is Sandeep.
Yeah. Many of you doesn't know that Sandeep is one of my closest relatives. Since he joined Lendi because of my father's recommendation, and in fact his mother is so innocent and so sweet. Ma abbai ki emi raadu ante emi teliyadandi. I say yes. Me and my child. And she joined him because of me. And my dad promised her that my son will not leave the campus until your son will get a degree. But so because when we had this particular discussion, she was into a dilemma because this guy is so innocent up to her perception, but which is not. So she asked my father, indeed, like my son have got his intermediate and we are into dilemma then, because till now he is a soft kid. Since school days to intermediate, his mom used to drop him, pick him up. So this fellow doesn't know what is outside campus. On inside campus, from the gate to his house, his mom used to pick him and up every day. So now post in +2, she stated that see, because I'm a working woman, so and we cannot leave him aside. Then she called my dad and said, I heard your son is doing so and so. Yes. Then my dad said, yes, my son is so and so and this is. So, is it better or safe if I can leave my son to you? I said, I said, Dad, why you promise all this nonsense? I said, no, she asked me help. I thought, you can do it, right? I thought, if at all, if I leave Lendi, is this question, that first thing she asked me. Right now with 3 years with Lendi, if you get a better opportunity, will you leave campus? Then my dad said, no, he will not leave until your son get a degree. After 4 years, he will leave. That's my promise. I said, he gave away. I said, continue. So, his mother always be in touch with me. For example, if he misses a bus, I get a call. My bus ticket. Bus ticket. I say, Auntie garu, nee abbai na munde కూర్చున్నాడు, నా పక్కనే కూర్చున్నాడు, don't worry about it. ఒకసారి ఫోన్ ఇస్తారా? Say, why you call him? I'm not, because he always know. Why you call him? I have a number, right? Then she says, your phone is switched off. Much better. Okay. Ekkanu, bus ekkanu, vachestam. Kangaru. So we have a bonding. So his mother is always concerned about him because she thinks that he is a very small kid, but he is a very grown-up kid now. Up to my, I know.
Any questions about me, sir?
I know your sister very well because she's been one of my favorite students and still she's been in touch with me. Yeah, and every day she messaged me, hello, hi, bye. So every day our day started with the greetings every day. And still, when because she was my favorite student and I also used to go for all the branches and in menu, I still remember before the day of our placement ride, she came to me and said, sir, I need your blessings. I said, why? Why my blessings? We have many more people. No sir, today we have a ride. I said, then at last, I still remember her attitude towards life. When she went for an HR round and the HR asked her a few questions and she asked one a reward question. Sir, can you please tell me how I have performed in today's interview? Then the HR said, your worst. And this girl with the very smart, she laughed and she came on and said, sir, you know that fellow stated that I'm in worst interview, but I spoke very well. I said, you're laughing? Yes, I don't know what made him. And she was laughing and she's sharing the entire thing to her entire friends. But that particular person, HR, is looking her and observing her from the window. And that fellow, from the last 5 minutes, he had been observing her and he came on and said, you're selected. I said, what happened? This guy is gone crazy or what? Just now he said it that you are unfit and I said worst. Then again because at last he complained, he gave an advice to our placement officer. I took this girl because when we say that you are unfit or you are not done, people start crying or still they go into a different depression. They say, I did well and because this particular person they don't have any requirement. But this girl, she's very jovial and she is having a particular aptitude and attitude. And that made me to take her into my company. Because whenever I see your face, I just recall your sister. Same, she used to have a smile and say, yeah, good. Because there is one girl who used to come to our lab every day. She used to meet with all the English teachers, Hari sir, Roja ma'am, Jyoti ma'am, Shavanti ma'am. And she used to take all the inputs, even though she is a very qualified enough, but still, she is used to be very down to earth and she used to be a very, very grounded person. That thing I like in her because it's like a tree. Even though you have a good fruits, the tree always been a small bend towards the ground. That's what I say. Wherever you are, don't forget your roots. How you have came here or how you have reached here. That always keep you into a top level. Even though where we are and whatever we are, we should never ever forget our roots from where we are came from. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.